Influential Hijabi Muslimas. Presented by 360 Muslim experts. Number 1. Ustaza Nighat Hashmi. She holds a PhD degree in Islamic Studies from the University of Glasgow, Scotland. She was formerly a lecturer and assistant professor at the Faculty of Usul al-Din at International Islamic University, Islamabad. She has gained popularity as a feminist scholar both in Pakistan and abroad, as evidenced by crowds of up to 10,000 that attend our religious lectures, called DARs. The number of women who got a diploma or certificate are estimated to be 15,000, while those who followed her courses without formally enrolling are even more numerous. She has stated that her mission is to bring a renewal in Islam through better understanding of core scriptures. In contrast to rigid and confrontational styles of proselytizing, Hashmi has emphasized the need for students to engage in voluntarily educating others through their examples. Number 2. Ustada Yasmin Magahad. She is an Islamic scholar and author known for her best-selling book, Reclaim Your Heart. She received her BS degree in psychology and master's in journalism and mass communications from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. After completing her graduate work, she taught Islamic studies and served as a youth coordinator. Give, even when you know you can get nothing back. Ustada Yasmin's website offers a wealth of hard-based articles and literature that offer personal insights across various issues Muslims face on a daily basis. Her eloquent writings tie back into the teachings of Quran and Sunnah, providing a remedy for those seeking comfort and solace. She is also currently an instructor for Al-Maghrib Institute, a writer for Huffington Post, and a highly sought international speaker where she focuses most of her work on spiritual and personal development. Number 3. Ilhan Omar. This most influential woman has been all over the headlines as of late. Sworn into office in January 2019, Ilhan Omar is one of the 2 Muslim American women elected to Congress along with Rashida Tlaib. Born in Somalia, her family spent 4 years in a Kenyan refugee camp as they fled civil war before entering the States in 1990s. Keep up with Ilhan Omar as she challenges the status quo in US political scene, including being the first member of US Congress to wear a hijab, ending a 181-year of HAJIRA ban. On Instagram, Ilhan mixes balance between advocating for her views along with the heartwarming posts of life and her interactions with other brilliant women. Number 4. Dr. Ingrid Matson. Dr. Ingrid Matson is a Muslim religious leader, a professor of Islamic studies, a best-selling author, and an interfaith activist. She was described as perhaps the most noticed figure among the American Muslim women in 2010 New York Times article and was in the list of 500 most influential Muslims by Jordan's Royal Institute for Strategic Studies for 4 consecutive years. Our history is not a history of marginalization and exclusion of women. Our history is a history of empowerment of women. Dr. Matson is currently the London and Windsor Community Chair in Islamic Studies at Huron University College at Western University in Canada. She is also a former president of the Islamic Society of North America. Her books, articles, audios, and videos are available on her official website along with resources on Islam, interfaith engagement, and ethical living. Number 5. Linda Sarsour. She is a civil rights activist and the executive director of Arab American Association of New York. She has been called a champion of change by Obama administration for her activism to fight for racial justice. A Palestinian Muslim, American-born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, she shatters stereotypes of Muslim women while also treasuring her religious and ethnic heritage. Sarsour co-founded the first Muslim online organizing platform, Empowered Change. She has also been at the forefront of major civil rights campaigns, including calling for an end to unwarranted surveillance of New York's Muslim communities and ending policies like stop and frisk. She is a member of Justice League NYC, a leading NYC force of activists formerly incarcerated individuals and artists working to reform the New York Police Department and the criminal justice system. Number 6. Dalia Mahad. She is an American Muslim scholar, author, researcher, and thought leader of Egyptian origin who specializes in Muslim issues. Arabian Muslim magazine recognized Mahad for 4 consecutive years as one of the most influential Arab women, while the Royal Islamic Strategic Studies Center included Mahad in its 2009 and 2010 list of the 500 most influential Muslims. Human development, not secularization, is what's key to women empowerment in the transforming Middle East. Formerly an engineer, Mahad is now the Director of Research at Institute of Social Policy and Understanding, where she has conducted the largest study ever done on Muslims around the world. Due to her active role to amplify the voices of American Muslims, she was hired as a White House Muslim advisor under the Obama administration. Her influence extends digitally, where she discusses issues on social media. A video of her powerful speech at the 2016 TED Talks event has garnered almost 2 million views. Number 7. Melanie Eltruck. She is a lawyer turned fashion designer who is the CEO of Hijab, an online brand for modest fashion. She is a regular contributor on Ella.com and has been featured in major media such as New York Times, NBC Today, CBS News, USA Today, BuzzFeed as an industry expert in modest fashion. As a Muslim speaker, she has also been called to deliver talks in Malaysia, Italy, Nigeria, Istanbul, and across America. Melanie aims empower hijab-wearing women worldwide. Hijab means the world to me. It's an outward expression of what defines me as an individual. Number 8. Akelvi. She's a youth organizer, social worker, and entrepreneur who studies social work at the Wayne State University. Her previous contributions to the social work include being project manager at the Institute for Social Policy and Understanding, administrative director of American Learning Institute for Muslims, data fellow with the Children's Center of Michigan Roundtable Diversity and Inclusion. Sometimes the most powerful work happens quietly. Emine is a founding member of the Detroit Minds and Hearts Fellowship, a social incubator and youth empowerment initiative that transforms the youth to become agents of social change by supporting them to launch their own community initiatives for social justice. She is also co-founder and COO of LaunchGood, a crowdfunding platform to support Muslims launching good all over the world by helping them raise funds for their projects, campaigns, and creative ideas. Number 9. HAJIRA MIMIN. She is the founder, managing director, and author at Shade 7 Publishing, a global, multilingual publisher that strives to creatively make the positive contribution to the world through novelty and activity books that help children learn more about religion in a fun way. With a background in banking and finance, HAJIRA decided to plunge into her passion for writing and entrepreneurship when a series of unexpected deaths within her local community ignited her to follow her dreams. Bringing an element of creativity in teaching Islam is something I think is incredibly important. Shade 7 has published the world's first premium Quranic pop-up book, The Story of the Elephant. My first wudu book, a unique color-changing bath book that transforms bath time into a fun activity to learn about wudu, both of which HAJIRA also authored. The books have been made available online, giving Muslims worldwide access to creative Islamic books the whole family can enjoy. Number 10. Naima B. Robert. She is an award-winning author of multicultural literature and founding editor of UK-based Muslim women's publication Sisters magazine. Robert and the magazine's contributors have pioneered in addressing commonly taboo topics within the Muslim community such as child abuse, miscarriage, domestic violence, depression, and self-esteem issues among the Muslim women. Work for the sake of Allah, for the Muslims, for humanity, to inspire others to leave a positive legacy and be a part of beneficial, blessed work. Sisters Magazine offers its magazine content for free on their online portal. It has since become a welcoming space for Muslim women from all over the world to read, connect, discuss, and find support for important and sensitive issues. Sisters has also created digital products including I Pray Now, Qibla Compass, and Prayer Time app. And last but not the least, Bushra Bibi Manika, Prime Minister Imran Khan's wife. She is the first Pakistani Prime Minister wife wearing hijab. Doing a veil, she mentioned, is her own decision in the line of religious teachings. Starting from the Ummahat al-Mu'mineen as an example, all of them are heading towards their journey of success. And yes, you can be the next.